Lockley Flex Touch Pro, PGD78W, Installation Guide. This procedure will assist you with installing the fingerprint scanner step by step. Installation generally takes less than 30 minutes. If you have any questions, please visit lockley.com/support or call 669-500-8835 for help. To complete this installation, you will need a Phillips head screwdriver and optional wood file or utility knife. Before installing, check your existing deadbolt for smooth and clean operation. With the door closed, the deadbolt should lock and unlock without any resistance or binding. If any resistance or binding exist, adjust or modify strike plate for smooth, resistance-free operation. Let's start now. Preparation. Remove existing lock set from the door and retain the deadbolt. Installing the fingerprint sensor. Select the appropriate mounting plate for the style and shape of your existing lock. With the mounting plate facing out, route the cable of the fingerprint sensor C through the hole. Adjust the position of the sensor according to the diameter of your deadbolt lock. Carefully tighten screws D after adjusting the position. Optional procedure: modify door hole to prevent pinching the cable between. If your door lock do not have a ring, you can skip this procedure. If your door lock has a mounting ring or anti-pry shield, follow the steps to slightly modify the hole. Align the template to door hole. Fold the paper hole marker inside the door hole. Mark the hole on the door surface and inside the door hole. Connect the two marked areas to be trimmed. Use a wood file or utility knife to trim and modify the door hole. Remove protective paper from adhesive strips. Guide the cable through the door under the existing deadbolt. Insert the positioning sleeve through the mounting plate to the door hole. Carefully check alignment, then press mounting plate and sensor flush to door. Remove positioning sleeve. Mounting plate and sensor assembly should remain in place and stabilized with the adhesive. Installing the exterior lock. Make sure the deadbolt is extended. Reinstall exterior lock, ensuring torque blade and lock are in the correct orientation. Check to make sure the deadbolt remains fully extended. If needed, use a screwdriver or pliers to fully extend. Installing the interior assembly. Identify and select the appropriate spindle/torque blade adapter that matches your lock. If none of the provided adapters match your lock spindle or torque blade, please call our customer hotline 669-500-8835 to get help with an alternative solution. Secure the rubber gasket to the interior mounting plate. Remove the paper adhesive strip. Route the sensor cable through the notched rectangular hole located at the bottom of the mounting plate. Attach the adapter assembly to the torque blade or spindle. Ensure assembly mated with the torque blade or spindle and it is level with the lock and the mounting plate. Check alignment of the mounting plate before securing it with adhesives. Insert and hand tighten backplate screws. Adjust alignment as needed and tighten with a screwdriver until mounting plate is secure. Using the key for your deadbolt, test locking and unlocking to ensure smooth operation. If there is binding or resistance, loosen the back plate mounting screws and adjust plate alignment with spindle/torque blade to alleviate any misalignment that may be causing the issue. Remove the adapter assembly. Discard the positioning tool and return adapter to torque blade or spindle. Leave the deadbolt fully extended and remove the key if necessary before proceeding to the next step. Preparing wired door sensor. When installed on door, the distance between the wired sensor, P, and sensor magnet, Q, must be less than 3/4. If door frame is higher than door, add included foam pads to level parts with each other as much as possible. There may be circumstances where the sensor cannot be installed because of molding/door limitations or is not aesthetically desirable. The sensor wired to the lock is removable by carefully pulling its connector from the circuit board. If removed, some features and functionality will not be available, such as real-time condition status. When installing the door sensors, make sure the arrow of the wired sensor, P, is placed next to the arrow of the sensor magnet, Q, as close as possible. The interior assembly comes with the pre-installed wired door sensor setup for a right swing doors with 2 3/4 inches backset. Trim access part, P, for doors with 2 3/8 inches backset. For left swing doors, reroute the door sensor wire through the side channel. Do not install the sensors yet. Plug the cable coming through the mounting plate into the interior assembly. Make sure that the plug is oriented correctly, matching the red side of the plug to the red side of the socket on interior assembly. Tuck cable under eyelet hooks and route to the right on interior assembly. Ensure the thumb turn is vertical. Place the interior assembly against the mounting plate and make sure the torque blade or spindle adapter is inserted to the thumb turn shaft. Secure the interior assembly to the mounting plate with 2 screws M. With the door open and the deadbolt fully extended, place the ribbon inside the compartment and insert 8 batteries. After all batteries are installed, press and hold the program button for 10s. The lock will automatically start self-check. Release program button once check starts. If the lock is not properly installed, it will open and close repeatedly once self-check completes. Ensure the lock operates smoothly by manually locking and unlocking the door using the thumb turn on the interior assembly. Install the battery cover J and secure it with screw on top. Install the door sensor. Peel off the paper layer of the adhesives from the back of the wired sensor, P. Position the wired sensor, P, to the edge of the door, attach and secure with the adhesives. Align the arrow of sensor magnet, Q, with the wired sensor, P. They must be aligned or as closed as possible, less than 3/4 inch. Peel off the paper layer of the adhesives and install sensor magnet, Q, onto the door frame. Congratulations, this concludes the installation of the Lockley Flex Touch Pro 3D fingerprint scanner for deadbolt. To complete its setup, download the Lockley app from the App Store or Google Play. Register and/or log into your account and follow on-screen instructions for adding a new lock.